One of the things, and I'm very bullish that the 49ers, that he is going to be the starter week 1. I don't know why. I have that feeling that he's going to be the guy. But a lot of people are giving pushback on that, saying, well, Shanahan's playbook is just so in-depth, there's no way he can learn it by then. Just to your knowledge, do you think he can learn that playbook just based off of what you know about him, right? How smart he is and how well he grasps things. And B, do you know how quickly he did grasp the North Dakota State playbook? Because to my understanding, that's a pretty in-depth playbook as well.
Yeah, which I'll kind of answer your question in reverse, but I agree. Yeah. I'd start at North Dakota State and say, you've already seen the path of he gets to school, learns a very complex pro-style NFL-type offense very quickly. I know he redshirted his freshman year, but one of the things that people liked about Trey North Dakota State was the way they practiced, where they would double rep everything they did on the field. So from, the first practice day 1 as a true freshman there, obviously the backup to Easton Stick at the time, he had to know every play because they were double repping it. So he took every single rep that Easton did and was expected to do it at the same level. So, he had to go through a process where he was expected to come in and learn a very complex playbook, 256 plays to either side and a lot of the checks and audibles and progressions and, protections and things like that right away. So I think you've seen that. We talked a lot last time about how impressive he was during draft prep, seeing him on the board. By now you've heard, everybody from John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan and all the NFL talking heads that interviewed him and things have spoken to this about just how impressive he is in the room on the board. He'll draw up run game, he'll draw up whatever, ask him a question, he'll throw it right back to you. And so just knowing how he succeeded, and then obviously his breakout year was that redshirt freshman year right away out of the gate. You've seen that already on film. And then just knowing how intentional he is about the way he prepares for things. He's the guy who's, like the first guy in, last guy out kind of person.
Yeah.
Who's going to put whatever time is necessary to learn whatever he's handed. I think Kyle Shanahan also is going to be smart about making sure we're not giving too much or, bringing him along in whatever way they need to bring him along. But certainly with anybody else in the draft class or just quarterbacks in general, it's really hard to imagine a guy who'd be better than Trey at learning offense and being ready to do it quickly.